Hi YouTube, I'm back. This is Maxine. My channel is Renaissance Max, and I'm back with another video and a vlog and just all the things that I got up to last week. Okay, so to start off, I went to a fashion show, an open air fashion show that was sort of, I guess, free to the public. I think they were selling tickets for front row seats. But my daughter and I just kind of wandered down there and got some shots of some of the fashions. I don't know that they were specific about who the designers were. I think there were at least 3 that were participating in this project. But yeah, I'm gonna show the vlog of that, and I hope you can sort of get an idea for the fashions, because, you know, I'm a little short thing and I was surrounded with people somewhat taller than me, and so I tried to do the best I could in terms of filming and, you know, getting clear shots. It was difficult. It was a big crowd down there. But anyway, yeah, so there was that, and that was the 1664 fashion, let's see, let me check my notes. Okay, fashion, I need my glasses. I don't know who I'm kidding. This is, yeah. If I'm reading, okay, so 1664 Fashion Week. This was the opening celebration, and it was held at the historic Distillery District, which is an area that housed Gooderham and Worts, which is a Canadian whiskey distillery. And it's in an area that's all cobblestoned and has a lot of 19th century quaint buildings. And it's really just a cute area that has been sort of, I guess, gentrified or reinvigorated, with lots of little restaurants and cafes and shops where you can get all sorts of things. John Fluvog Shoes is down there. I can't think of anything else, but it's just a great little sort of area that's sort of tucked away in a little pocket downtown, not too far from the lakefront. And yeah, it was actually quite fun just to, you know, chance upon this little open air fashion show that they did. So that was good. That was the first thing that I got up to. And again, I'm gonna show that, and I hope that you know, the quality is not too terrible. Let's see what else I got up to. Okay, so the very next thing was this outfit. Let me show you my outfit. I'm gonna crop that up too. This was one of 2 things that I got at a sale at the International Center. I had every intention of vlogging that trip, but got in there and it didn't look like there was a lot going on initially, and so I was like, can't be bothered. And so I didn't vlog any of it. And we weren't in there very long, but the one thing I did see that I fell in love with was this jumpsuit. So it's by Guess, and it's in the color of the summer, the trendy color of the summer, butter yellow. And I love it because it's so soft. It's got a lot of stretch, which is makes it very, very comfortable. But also has, like, as you can probably see in the aside, a rather long crotch area, but that's okay. I don't mind that so much. You know, it's okay. I wore it with my Franco Sarto animal print wedge heel sandal. These are a few years old, but if you are interested, you can probably find some on eBay. My favorite shopping platform. Okay, so there's that. And yeah, I wasn't sure about which belt to wear. It comes with its own self belt, which I mean, it's okay. It looks good. It looks fine to me, but I think it just makes it a little bit more interesting and elevated if you know, you can wear it with a different belt, something in leather. Still wearing my glasses. Don't need them for this. But I opted instead to wear them with this new in belt, and this belt I got from the vintage store that I visited, and that is also coming up. I finally revealing the inner workings and inner contents of my absolute favorite. I'm always right up in your face. I'm sorry. Let me just push it back a little bit. But I'm finally revealing the contents of my very, very favorite vintage shop in Toronto. I have talked about this before. I've mentioned it, I'm sure, in a couple of videos. Certainly in my last one, I think I mentioned it. It's just beautifully curated with stuff from, I'd say, anywhere from the 40s, 50s, up through the 80s, and even, you know, some current pieces, but they have to sort of fit the criteria of the store, which is, of course, in immaculate condition and, you know, just a certain style. I showed a couple of pieces. I'm gonna crop that up also after the fashion show, so you can watch what I got up to in the vintage store. I did end up buying something from there, and I'm going to come back at the end and show you what that was. But yeah, that was a fun little day trip. The owner, Crispian, is just fantastic. She's been there for over 30 years, and she just has a fantastic eye. She knows quality. She has a great sense of style, and she really has created this beautifully curated little jewel box of a store, and it's just a joy to go there and hang out with her, even if I'm not buying anything. Although, you know, she gets new stuff in all the time, and so there is almost always something there that I want and have to have. And it's not an issue with that particular shop, because her prices are, they're almost too low. I don't want to tell her that because, you know, it works for me. But they're very, 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 very reasonable. Very reasonable. So yeah, that's basically what I got up to this week, and I wanted to just bring something to show you quick, fast, and in a hurry. Well, not that much in a hurry, but you know, just show you what I got up to. And because I'm trying to get used to the whole vlogging thing. You know, being out in public and having the camera out, and it's just something I'm still getting used to. And I'm getting hot. I hope you can't hear too much background noise. The fan is going because it's hot in here. And then my neighbor is blasting music in his backyard, so I can hear that. I hope you can't, but that's what's going on. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna come back at the end after the vlog, the fashion show, and my trip to Stella Luna, and we'll talk again. Okay, hold on and keep watching. Okay, so we're back, and I hope you enjoyed that. That's what I got up to this week. So, the vintage store. There were so many fantastic finds in there. As I said before, there are new things coming in every single week. I really loved the red Giorgio Santangelo pants that I showed. They were just the most gorgeous shade of red, deep red, beautiful 100% linen and fully lined. The only problem with a lot of the stuff in the store is that it is vintage and so tiny, right? Because we were all size 2 or 4 back in the 80s. Not so much now. So, yeah, there was the linen pants, there were those Pucci pants, Emilio Pucci. They were kind of cool and funky. A little too slinky for my taste, but I love that brand when you can find it. And of course, again, in fantastic condition. So I showed you the belt, the belt that I was wearing with the jumpsuit. It's made in France, actually, and pure leather, and oh, Eaton's of Canada, but made in France. Okay, works for me. And I guess distributed by Eaton's of Canada. Eaton's no longer exists. We have the Eaton Center, still named the Eaton Center, but Eaton's went kaput many years ago, and now Hudson's Bay has followed suit. So yeah, I don't know what's happening with retailing in Canada, and you know, I want to talk about that in another video, where we'll sort of get into that in more detail, because there's just been so many changes. And I mean, not just here, I know it's kind of a global thing, but it's been really kind of dire here for a while. So yeah, I want to talk about that in another video. But in the meantime, in between time, we're still talking about my adventures at Stella Luna. The proprietor's name is Crispian. She's fantastic. We had a little bit of wine, and I set up my camera, and I just, you know, showed you some of the stuff. And then, near the end of my visit, I saw something that I wasn't going to try on initially, because I have a pair of ballet flats that I think I've shown before in one of my videos, and it's ostrich skin, or it might have been on Instagram, I don't know, I think it was in a video. But I saw the shoes, and it looked like it might be my size. Not a lot in the store is my size, but I decided to try it on, and they fit so perfectly. And the price, I could not do it. So let me show you. It's these ballet flats, these quilted leather ballet flats. Is that upside down? And they are by Manolo Blahnik. These are so good! I love them. And they're just ever slightly pointed, a little elongated, and so they look so elegant. I cannot wait to wear these this summer with my capri pants or skirts or dresses or whatever. I can't wear them with this because this is way too long, these pants. And actually they're too long even for the shoes that I had them on with in the cutaway. So I have to decide if I want to wear them with something a little bit higher or have them hemmed a little bit. I'm so tired of spending extra money on clothes. But these were a good deal because the International Center was having, I think it was like something like more than 60% off of the prices. So this was originally over $100 or almost $200, and I ended up paying $48 for it. So it was a good deal. But yeah, I got the Manolo Blahnik ballet slippers in the soft quilted leather. And I love them so much. They're so cool. So that was it. That's all I bought. From the International Center, I got this. Then from the vintage store, I got these two pieces. This lovely tri-colored belt. It's brown, like a dark green and red. And the Manolo Blahniks. Okay, so that was it. And you know what? I realized that I never ever talk about my jewelry. And that's because I pretty much just wear a standard set of jewelry every day. Unless I'm dressing up for an occasion or I'm going out or I just want to do something special, then I will, you know, bring out the beads, the pearls, all of those things. I have shown those accessories before in another video, or at least some of them. But generally I wear the sort of the same thing every day. I just have my standard jewels that I wear. I was a silver girly for pretty much all my life, most of my life. I only started wearing gold very recently, a few years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, because I have, of course, my mom's jewelry and I wanted to wear her wedding ring, which is gold. And so I decided to get a few gold pieces so that I could wear all gold. But I really, really like the idea of mixing metals, and most of the time that's what I do. So I have my Seiko watch, which is stainless and, you know, probably brass or whatever, right? So that's mixed metal. This ring, you can see that? It's very substantial. It's beautiful, hand carved by a jewelry designer named Ivan. I don't know if he's still around, but he did the most beautiful, immaculate work. He used to have a store down on Queen Street, and then at some point he started working from his home. But I have a couple of pieces from him. Actually, my wedding ring was made by him, which I don't wear most of the time, but this is his. And his handiwork is, I don't think you'll be able to see it very clearly, but he always does something kind of interesting inside the ring. So only you would know that that exists. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I don't think you can see it, but yeah, just gorgeous, gorgeous handiwork. I love it. This ring I got complimented on actually yesterday. This ring, I had two of these. I had one that was not ridged like this. It was just plain flat silver in the middle, and then it had two strips of gold at the either end, just like this one. I lost it. That's another reason I was wearing silver and not being crazy about jewelry or changing jewelry and owning lots of pieces of jewelry, because I'm just not good with jewels. I have earrings, they fall out, they get lost. It's too traumatizing. So I have this ring. I only have one left. I think I took it off after I washed my hands, and I'm pretty sure it was on a train, and then probably put it in my lap, forgot about it, got up to get off the train, never saw that ring again. So I have one left. These were, both of them were a gift from my mom. And so yeah, I love this ring so much. And yeah, wear it most of the time, all the time, pretty much. And then my bangles. This silver pair were bought in Jamaica by my mother. They are also a gift from her for me. This was a gift from a friend of mine who sold jewelry for a short time. So this is also sterling. These are sterling. This is sterling silver and brass in the middle. And this is a gold bracelet that's been banged up a little bit because I was wearing this and doing kettlebells. Anyway, so this was a gift from the hubster. And yeah, so mixed metals all the way around. I don't have anything on the ears right now, but except this double chain link earring that my daughter gave me. So there you have it. But yeah, just wanted to talk about my jewelry for a second, because I realized that I don't ever sort of highlight that or talk about what I wear. I like having a stack always on this hand, and I always wear a waft, and that's it. Anyways, let me stop rambling. That's basically what I got up to last week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you come back again next week. I'll be here. If you come back, I'll come back, and we'll do this all over again. Anyway, follow me on IG, Renaissance Max on IG as well. And that's it, folks. Give her, or not her, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. So like it, share it if you know anybody else that might want to watch it, and subscribe to the channel, because I'll be back and we'll be talking about more things, more fashion, more vintage, thrifting, all sorts of things. I know I keep talking about film and art, and we're gonna get there. Trust me. Just stay with me, because we'll be back. Okay? Have a wonderful week, and yeah, that's it. We're out of here. Take care. Bye-bye, YouTube, friends and family. Bye-bye, darlings. I'll see you again next week. Okay. Ciao.